I want to know about the time that you first met and your first impressions of each other.
I think I can go from there first. Well, my cousin, she was having a soul food party. And when I walked in the door, she had this big white sheet on.
Okay.
I didn't know what was going on. I thought she was a ghost.
I'm not sure where he heard it was a soul food party, but it was a Halloween party, and I was dressed as Jesus.
You like a ghost to me. I said, what y'all doing? We playing spades. You know how to play spades? I said, yeah, I know how to play spades. I said, I'm pretty good at spades. So I'll sit down. We beat y'all. We beat them.
We did play some spades. Me and Wanda beat him and married.
I guess my first impression was, you know, she kind of cute. Smart mouth. Cheating at spades, but you know.
He was tall and bald like Michael Jordan, and he was very handsome and seemed to be very sweet. A gentle giant.
It seemed like it happened that night.
We were pretty inseparable after that.
Not long after we went on our first date, I was told I got something I want to tell her.
And he told me that he was accused of killing somebody. There was no doubt in my mind that was not something that he was even capable of doing. So the rest is history, I guess, because I didn't believe it. And here we are today, 26 years later. Our daughter, KERA, was born in October of '95, exactly 1 year later. We got married in April '97.
A year later, they convicted me and sent me to prison for 20 years.
I would say the biggest thing in that second trial, they were probably guaranteed a conviction, was the fact that the jury was all white.
Smith County, it's like they do what they want to do. They've been doing it so long for so many years.
The day he was convicted, I was 5 months pregnant with our son, and our daughter was at home with my parents. I just remember driving from Tyler back to Dallas, crying and only thinking about our daughter, which was a very hard conversation to have with a 3-year-old, that your dad is not coming home.
I was just numb, and I was just started turning, you know, just kind of cold and bitter right then. I wasn't there for the birth of my son, and then when I finally got to see him, I didn't have any thought except for, you know, that's my son, you know, okay. Probably it was kind of a cold thing to say or do, you know, but I didn't have any feelings toward it because I was still numb, you know.
It never gets any easier, and we're happy he's home now, but he has missed so much, and there's nothing that anybody can do about that. Time with his children growing up, you know, that's something he'll never get back, and it hurts.
My family is gone, you know. Really, a lot of my family is gone. My aunts, my uncles. One of my most important things that was there was my grandmother. My mother's gone, my grandmother died, and you know, that really hurt me, and I didn't know how to deal with it.
We're hoping for a full exoneration and compensation for wrongful conviction.
Get a bath today. Money can't bring my family back, my grandmother, my mother. Money can't change the way my life has went for the last 20 years. I want to be exonerated. Having my name cleared, it'd be a big deal to me. They're gonna always say that's that guy that went to prison for 20 years, you know. But I can always say, hey, I was exonerated.